Alright everyone, Cowboy Trades here, welcome back to the channel. I just found something quite interesting on Bitcoin, so I just wanted to make a quick 1 or 2 minute video on this. Now, if we come over to the Bitcoin CME Futures chart, obviously we know the CME Futures, they don't trade over the weekend, so often they create these price gaps that price loves to come back to. Quite recently, during this whole bull run, we had a price gap here, 33,000, and it came down and got filled. We had a price gap down here at 24,600, and it came down and got filled. We had a price gap down here. It's a little bit hard to see on the weekly time frame. I'll show you on the daily. We had a price gap right here at 18,420. Which we came down, we back tested in the June lows, because obviously remember, bear in mind, the CME bottom was at 18,400 because Bitcoin went down to 17,500 over the weekend. CME futures weren't open over the weekend, so they came, touched on this CME gap, broke up to the other CME gap to the upside, and then broke back down to the downside. And since we've broken beneath this third CME gap at 18,420, what's super interesting is if we do look at the Bitcoin chart at this moment in time, you can see, once again, let me just show you daily time frame. This is the price gap here. You can see this is where the close was, and then we opened up at 19,150. But what we've done quite recently on the CME futures is we've pumped up, we've retested this 18,420, like literally zooming in right on the head. It's the exact price target that we got topped out on, and this almost beautifully correlates to the range lows that were back in June on the CME futures. So the last time this happened, the last time we broke from one CME floor, which was right here, we broke down and we came up and retested the next CME floor to the upside, which is basically what we're seeing now. So we broke down into a new CME floor, we came back up and retested this CME gap, and the last time this happened, we had a monumental capitulation into new lows. Now, if we are looking at where the next CME target to the downside is, it is, let me just zoom in so I can show you where these are. Over on the weekly time frame, you can see here, price gap 11,100, and we've also got another price gap right here, 9,650, 9,670 approximately. I don't think any of us are gonna, fight and argue over a $20 inaccuracy on the horizontal ray here. But with that being said, we've done a lot of analysis on the channels on Bitcoin quite recently, so this is really the only thing I wanted to point out. If you're new to the channel, this isn't the only thing I'm determining on whether we're breaking down. I've made plenty of Bitcoin TA videos, but I just wanted to get this quick video out letting you know we've just retested the CME gap. The last time this happened, we broke down to the next CME gap, and the next CME gap to the downside is all the way at $11,100, which I do believe we're going to go down to before we find the bear market lows. However, if you do watch the channel, you'll know that I've been talking about how 14,000 is my immediate short-term price target. We've also got confluence volume profiles around about 12,000. So I'm not saying this is a target for this month. I'm not even saying this is a target for this, well, I was about to say this year, but it's coming towards the end of the year. I do think it's going to take a little bit of time to come down to 11,000. This is not my price target in the immediate short term. 14,000 is, then 12,000 is, then I do believe we're going to come down and fill this CME price gap at $11,000. All I've got for you, like I said, just so interesting how we beautifully back tested this, and it looks like the same scenario that played out over here and also almost played out over here when we push back up to the CME gap. It seems like history is repeating itself, and if history does repeat itself once again, $11,000 is definitely on the table for Bitcoin. All I've got for you for this quick update. As always, my friends, if you do enjoy the content, let me know down below by hitting that like button, share the videos with your friends, leave a comment. It's been your boy Cowboy Trades. I'm out. Peace.